2:43 a.m. passed. I didn't die. I just sat there, holding the journal, breathing, waiting, wondering. Why not me? Maybe the story was never about dying. Maybe it was about watching what happens when we choose to look too closely. Then the journal flipped. Red ink. Fresh. You read too far. Now she's stuck. I looked at the mirror. She was gone. But so was I. No reflection. No me. Just empty glass. I grabbed my phone. 2:44 a.m. But the date. It had rolled back. Yesterday. I blinked, and suddenly, I was back in the woods. Same trees. Same trail. Same silence. The journal was there. Again. Waiting. I bent down to pick it up. But this time, the name on the first page wasn't mine. It was yours. Yes, your name. Handwritten. Same red ink. Same shaky lines. Don't run. It knows. I should have left it. Walked away. We always say that, don't we? But something in us always wants to know the ending. I dropped it. Turned to leave. But the woods were wrong. Too quiet. Like the trees were listening. And then the journal opened again. Pages flipped on their own fast. Until it stopped on a page that didn't make sense. This isn't about him anymore. Now it's about the one watching. I looked up. And the trees weren't trees anymore. They were people. Stuck. Frozen. Like statues. All staring at me. Mouths open. But no sound. And in every hand, a journal. Identical to mine. Some were crying. Some were burning. Some were smiling. Like they already knew how this would end. Curiosity is funny like that. It feels harmless. Until it isn't. I turned to run. But the path behind me had changed. It led to a house. One I'd never seen. But somehow, I knew it was yours. Now I'm outside. I'm knocking on the door. And if you're hearing this, you already let me in. Page 4. They heard the story. They didn't believe it. Now, she whispers their name. She's behind you now. Not angry. Not cruel. Just curious. Maybe curiosity is the trap. Maybe it always was. And she wants to know if you'll read it too. Because if the next video starts, it means she wrote your name. So go ahead. Subscribe. Before she finishes the last sentence. Because once the ink dries, it can't be erased. It's your turn.